Welcome back, heroes, to some more Pokemon Soulstones. Last episode, oh man, a lot happened. So basically, the Watchers managed to resurrect Eternatus, the beast, the fallen one, and yeah, it killed Aki, Wesley, Pierre, and then the Articuno Watcher's grandfather. Then went to the surface and just wiped out the agency in this timeline. Then Victor came, used the protocol Omicron Beta to subdue the beast, and was like, yeah, I could have done it from the start, but you know, I had to make sure we wipe out the agency, and he could have saved him. We had some sacrifices. 6 months later, we're about to see what's going to happen next, because it seems like, I don't know, I feel like we're going to have to fight Victor and Agent Roberts. Oh, got a phone call. Hello? Voltsy, it's Agent Roberts. Meet Victor and I at the former agency headquarters in Lillipad Town. What? Did you commandeer that headquarters for the Revolution's purpose? You got it? Now get over here now. Alrighty, let's go in. I've been here for a very long time. Ooh. Finally, the last of our esteemed guests have arrived. Now, the group of you might be wondering what is next in store for our group. Well, over the last 6 months, the agency has been hard at work, working away in secret. The time has finally come for us to return to 3564 CE. The future, but how? Functionality of the time gate in the Tomb of the Fallen One beneath Ice Mist Village has been restored by our engineers. In so far as we can tell, we will be able to safely travel to 3564 CE. Has this been tested, or are we another set of guinea pigs for some nefarious plan that you're not willing to tell us about? I suppose we should have been expecting some pushback from you, Lieutenant Rhea. Following the events at Ice Mist, we can appreciate we have shaken the foundation of your beliefs in us. For that reason, if you choose not to help us, you are relieved from service. Relieved from service? What do you mean? It means you're free to do as you please. Certainly, your consciousness was warped back to this timeline, and for all intents and purposes, you've been living a new life. If you choose not to help us retake 3564 CE from the Republic, we will issue you new identification credentials and support your transition to civilian life in this timeline. What exactly do you mean by that? It means you're a security risk to us and a loose end that must be tied up. We cannot risk having former Revolution agents that would compromise our mission in 3564 CE. Victor! Your tone could do with a step down in its level of hostility. Agents, what Victor means to say is that we will need you to erase your memory, and we can easily create a new identity for you. You will recall nothing from your expeditions with us, and you can fully assimilate into this timeline. So you're going to warp our consciousness to another body if we say we want out? Not so much warping. Warping has a negative connotation because of your preconceived familiarity with the warping protocol. You shall stay in your current body, but with just your memory wiped. A pre-developed set of memories and experiences shall be installed in you to help you assimilate into your new identity. Unlike warping, it is not a painful process at all. So you're telling us that if we want out of this entire arrangement, you will let us go, no strings attached? Affirmative. And how can we trust you about this? That you won't wipe our memories and turn us into some zombified soldier that you take with you to 3564 CE anyway? Because the reason for our success as lieutenants were your charisma, leadership, and free will. No amount of programming would help us replicate that, and help us cultivate the same kind of following and loyalty as the three of you did for the Revolution. It would be a disservice and a mockery to use a puppet version of you, and an affront to what we stand for as the Argent Revolution. Oh, so brainwashing Kara, Rhea, and Voltsy is the line that you won't cross, but you'll use the beast to commit genocide on an entire base of soldiers. The ends justify the means, old man. Now, for the rest of you lot, you can choose to come with us to 3564 CE or not. I don't give a damn either way. Victor, you're out of line. I won't warn you again. We need the help of this group if we are to be successful in our reclamation of our home timeline. You know this as well as I do. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Now, the choice lies before all of you. Will you help us take back our timeline? Yeah, why not? Voltsy, are you serious? After they left Aki to be gutted like a pig by the Fallen One? We don't belong in this timeline, Kara. 3564 CE is our home. Exactly, and the person's body we've taken over, I think they deserve to live their life. But the Revolution did questionable things along the way, not denying that. But the agency is and was far more sinister than the Revolution. I miss Aki. I will always miss Aki. But if we don't do this, if we don't help the Revolution take back 3564 CE, then he died for nothing. I don't. I'm not sure. I need some time to process all of this. I understand this might be difficult for some to accept. Thank you for putting your faith in us, Voltsy. As I said earlier, while Voltzy may be making the decision to come with us, the rest of you have no such obligation. If you require time to think this over, we will allow that time. I'm going to need some time here. Yeah, so am I. 3564 CE is my timeline and my home. As much as I do not like the recent path you took to get here, Agent Roberts and Agent Victor, I recognize my leadership may have been lacking in some regards. I will return to the future with Voltzy. In any case, I have my own personal reasons for wanting to go back and see it through. I wonder what happens if you say no then? If you guys are playing along or played it already, let me know what happens if you say no, because I'm kind of curious. I'm certain you will want to speak to Voltzy alone, so I shall leave with Cameron and Rhea for now to counsel them on whatever they choose to be their next steps. Victor, leave us. What? This is a stressful time for us all involved. I admire and appreciate your passion for our objective, but in so doing, we should not leave our humanity behind. Allow the others the time to process. I wish to speak to Voltzy alone. Now go. As you wish, Agent Roberts. Now Voltzy, in addition to being elevated to clearance level 7, I have a gift to give you. 30 Revolution Balls, okay. Oh, they're Master Balls. These are called Revolution Balls. They are specially designed Pokeballs by our engineers, designed to capture any Pokemon without fail. They're issued to anyone with your clearance level, and to help you supplement your Pokemon team as you wish. Additionally, I will allow you to choose another one of the special agency issued Pokemon. Oh, okay. What do I take? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care too much. I kind of want Litten. Yeah, I'll go for Litten, why not? Not going to use it, doesn't matter. Okay, now what? If we're traveling to the future, you'll need to make sure your team is well supplemented. Okay. An excellent choice. Now, while we wait for Rhea, Cameron and Kara to decide on their next steps, I suggest you prepare yourself to travel to the future. Now that you're equipped with another partner Pokemon, go to Sirius City, Victor will contact you there. And Voltzy, once we travel to the future, I'm uncertain on how long it will be before we can execute safe passage back to the current timeline, so ensure all of your business is taken care of. So you've made the choice to travel to the future with the Argent Revolution to reclaim your home timeline from the tyrannical Republic. To continue your adventure, travel to Sirius City and receive your next instructions. Okay. I need to do some grinding then. Right. Before I go to Sirius City, I'll just go like grind and Wind Vale. So I'll see you guys in a second. I'm going to get everyone to level 135. Because if we're not going to come back here for a bit, it's probably a good idea to make sure our team is well prepared. Like, I think I'm really happy with the team we've got. I think it's awesome. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit when we are really grinded up. Okay, so I've done a lot of grinding. Our team is looking real good right now. Everyone's almost 135. I mean, most of them in 120s, but looking really good. Should be able to take out any opponent we fight now. So let's head to Sirius City, which is just here. Oh. Hello. Voltzy, it's Agent Victor. We have new instructions for you. What do you want now? While Agent Rhea, Cameron and Kara still decide on their next actions, we need to continue to amass our forces. Forces? Didn't you already have your Double Agent Revolution people that you had trained up? What more forces do you need? The Soul Keepers. The Soul Keepers? Are you daft? Do you really think they're gonna have anything to want to do with you after what happened in the Tomb of the Fallen One? Kara, Rhea and Cameron are all traumatized and have deep reservations about continuing to affiliate with you and the rest of the Revolution. Do you really think the Soul Keepers are going to be any different? Perhaps not, but they have a sacred duty to fight for their beliefs. There is nothing like asking. I'm convinced that there is more to the Soul Keepers and incentives that we could offer to them to come with us. What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that I don't believe the Soul Keepers are content to assimilate into an ordinary life. Their entire identity is built around the sacred duty they had to banish evil. After the ordeal we went through, I have my doubts that they would be content to just sit back and blend into a low-profile life if we were to offer them an opportunity for one final adventure. This is going to be embarrassing, but fine. I suppose I can ask. Wonderful. I see that you're in Sirius City. How did you... Alright, the GPS on the mini Pidgeot app. Well, in the last 6 months, Alexis Thorne has become the mayor of Sirius City. She's working to cleanse and repair the damage that her sister oversaw while she was in power. You'll find her in City Hall. Speak to her there. I shall meet you there shortly. Oh, okay, Victor's coming as well. Alright, probably not the best play considering you murdered her sister. But, yeah, can always, like I said, always ask. Oh, there's McGinnis. Miss Thorne, do you have any comment about the quality of life for residents of the slums? Miss Thorne, how about the zigzagoon infestation? Miss Thorne, any comments about the continued infrastructure damages? The pothole on Ottawa Street has resulted in a vile expulsion of fumes from the sewers. Alexis, do you have any comments back to your political opponent who has critiqued you for being no different from your recently deceased sister? How do you feel about him making personal attacks about you and your family? Ah, that's enough. Interview over. Everyone out. But Miss Thorne, what about the concerns of the other residents? What do you say to them? I said interview over. The mayor said leave. Please leave, all of you. I don't think I can do this anymore, McGinnis. Governing is difficult. Don't know how my sister did it. It's just so stressful. Your sister tried her best, Alexis. There was once good in her. It's best you remember her from the good times, rather than the bad times. Alexis, is everything alright? Voltsy, you're a sight for sore eyes. Sounds like you'll find the life of a politician to be quite difficult. Like you couldn't even imagine. I get betrayed by journalists and my political opponents every day. Every day there is some lobbyist walking in here trying to convince me to fund some sort of special interest of theirs. It becomes hard to separate people who have genuine intentions or others that just want to manipulate the political process and the people in power. I try my best to clean up the mess that my sister created when she turned over to the dark side, but more problems just keep coming up. It's exhausting. I didn't want this, I just wanted to help the city, but I couldn't let the city fall into the chaos after Christina's passing. I stepped up because the citizens of Sirius City needed someone to look up to, but it just became so hard. Do you have any help? Yes, I managed to get Marcus and the former Young Scrafties help me out. Young Scrafties? Your gang is helping? Wait, hold on, former? What? You're not a gang anymore. So they're not a gang anymore, they disbanded and have become a law-abiding citizen. My first action was to give his guys a chance and get them trained to work and contribute to our city. Marcus is basically my second in charge now. It's actually worked out better than I could have hoped. Indeed, Lady Thorne downplays her contributions to Sirius City. She's been a critical component of the process in healing Sirius City, but I acknowledge that even she needs a reprieve. Alexis, if Marcus has been your second in charge throughout this, why not let him take over? He was born and raised in Sirius like you. If none of the ordinary citizens have objected to his role in your administration, despite his checkered past, the citizens could come to embrace him, like they did to you. That's actually not a terrible idea. What do you think, McGinnis? Voltsy has proven to be quite resourceful in the past. This suggestion seems to suit the requirement quite well. If you're going to take a leave of absence from the politician life, I have a proposal for you. Or rather, I should say the Argent Revolution has a proposal for you. They want me to accompany them to go to the future? This is surely a joke, right? You know I wouldn't joke about something like this. So, let me get this straight. They want us to go to 3564 CE with their pet beast in tow to take the fight to your evil republic. And they want me to help lead the battle as a lieutenant? I understand if you want to say no. Are you kidding me? Of course I want to come. Wait, hold on, what? That's it? It was that easy? You want to just come along with us? Not even a little resistance? Voltsy, come on. I was helping organize a revolution to save Sirius from my evil sister. What about the Argent Revolution did to Christina? What Victor did? What are you talking about? What did Victor do to my sister? Ah, Miss Thorne. It's been a long time. Victor, that was very conveniently timed. Indeed it was. I appear to have joined right as you seem to have successfully convinced Alexis to join our cause. Well, it wasn't quite like that. I'm sure what Agent Voltsy was just going to tell you, Miss Thorne, was that I tried my best to convince your sister to forsake the Watchers and come to our aid in the tomb. Sadly, she refused and she attacked me with her Pokemon. I had no option but to fight back. I'm sorry, Alexis, I never told you this originally. We tried to save your sister's soul, but at the end of it all, she'd been wholly corrupted. I am most keen to bring you along with us to 3564. With the Fallen One in tow, you'll be able to command the creature that was responsible for your sister's passing. Enslave it like the beast it is, and use it to help overthrow another tyrannical government. I'm sold. The politician's life wasn't for me. Any opportunity I have to go on another adventure, I will gladly take. The icing on the cake is I get to use the Fallen One as a pet to take my revenge. Well then, it's settled. Welcome to the Argent Revolution, Agent Alexis Thorne. We're in the process of recruiting the other Soul Keepers to join us. For now, wait for us in the Tomb of the Fallen One. Sounds good. McGinnis, let's go. Victor, you treacherous snake! You just lied to Alexis to recruit her into our cause without batting an eye. You killed Christina in cold blood. I had already beaten her, and she had surrendered. Agent Voltsy, I will remind you to take note of where you sit in the pecking order. I told you then, and I will tell you again now. I was not about to jeopardize our mission for a long-shot attempt at trying to save Christina and offer her a chance at redemption. Both you and Miss Thorne seem to remember her with rose-colored glasses. If you think my ways are duplicitous, Christina was far worse. I want my home back more than anyone else. If I have to step over some bodies along the way to get there, so be it. You can go onwards to Frostgrad Town and speak to Miss Vukovic and convince her to come with us. Following that, you can speak to Caitlyn Linklater in Ashfoam Cove. You out of your damn mind, Victor? Your motives caused Wesley Linklater and Olaf Vukovic to die at the hands of the beast, right in front of the eyes of Caitlyn and Natalya. How the hell do you expect me to convince them to come with us? Do you forget that the Soul Keepers never saw us enslave the beast? They trail behind, so for all they know, after a long fought battle, we've got the beast under control. You mean until you decided to exercise control over the beast? For all Caitlyn and Natalya know, the death of Pierre Carlton, Akale Momoa, Wesley Linklater and Olaf Vukovic were unfortunate accidents. And what leverage do I have to convince either of them to come with us to 3564? It's quite simple really. Vengeance. They'll be hurting and want to focus their anger on something. What better way to channel that than against the Republic and the Agency? What reason do they have to help us fight an enemy from our timeline? Because they will want to fight them if you tell them that the Agency is the one that set in motion the events to attack Emil and release Xeris from the Soulstone. They did what? Victor, are you manipulating me? Is that the truth? You have clearance level 7 now, Voltsy, don't you? It's about time you learned how far the corruption of the Republic goes. They didn't know what they were dealing with when they first loosed Xeris. They thought it could be controlled. They were drastically wrong. Now, you have your orders, Voltsy. Go to Frostgrad and instruct Natalya and meet us in the Tomb of the Fallen One once again. Okay. So, we're going to go to Frostgrad and Ashfoam. So, Natalya will be here. And her house was the top right, I believe. Oh man, I can't trust Victor. I don't know. Something's not right. Voltsy, what brings you back to Frostgrad? Natalya, it's good to see you again after all these months. How are you keeping? As well as I can, I suppose. I've just been training with Articuno. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do but become a stronger Pokemon trainer. It's what my grandfather would have wanted. He always wanted me to be able to be strong and independent, and fight for my values. These last few months, after the shock of what happened, it's been difficult. Damn it, I can't believe Victor is making me do this. Anyway, sorry about that, Voltsy. I'm getting emotional. I didn't mean to put that on you. Was there a reason behind your visit? I doubt you're coming around to see me after 6 months out of the blue, unless you have a reason to do so. Alright, is she going to join us? I feel like she's going to join us. I feel like all of them are going to join us. And we'll probably find the truth in the future. This is unnerving. You mean to say that the Republicans were the ones that were the cause of these events? They're the ones that released Xeris and expedited the return of the Fallen One? That is apparently what happened, yes. I only learned of this recently myself. The Argent Revolution could have told us this sooner. Articuno, what do you think? Should we do it? I want to see if he's worthy, Natalya. If he wins, we'll go to 3564 CE with him. And if we win, don't count on it. Oh, love the confidence. Love the confidence coming from me. Alright, let's do this. Miltank, oh, we're going to absolutely destroy you. My Infernape is probably going to sweep your whole team. I'm pretty confident. He's Swanner, okay. Wild Charge. I ain't losing this battle. Absolutely no way. Oh, you actually took that pretty well. I mean, you had a berry, I guess. It's fine, it's fine. Next superpower. Whee. That's 3 down. 3 more to go. Articuno, get wild charged. Critical hit. Good, good. Sylveon, I mean, another wild charge should probably take you out. With attack boost, we ain't losing. And a jump off, yeah, another wild charge. How much HP we got? We almost got 500. Whew. Even with a mythical Pokemon at my side, you truly are a formidable trainer, Voltsy. It is decided then. I will take the guidance from my mythical Pokemon, and a deal is a deal. I'll meet you with the rest of your entourage at the Tomb of the Fallen One. We had nothing keeping the Soul Keepers accountable to one another, so I wish you luck with recruiting the others on the upcoming campaign. That's right, I definitely have my work cut out for me. Won't keep you then. Hopefully the others will join us in our quest. We'll be at a significant disadvantage if we do not have the other Soul Keepers at our side. They are truly formidable Pokemon trainers. I suppose then the next on your list would be Caitlyn then, right? She'll likely be at home in Ashfoam Cove. I wonder if you could like just go and not recruit him and head to the future right away. Kind of reminds me of like Mass Effect 2 right now. Just we're recruiting everyone just to try and get that mission going well, but oh, got a phone call. Hello? Voltsy, is Agent Victor. I have an update for you. And what's that? Just received word from Agent Roberts that he has managed to successfully convince Mr. Liano and... Oh, okay. So Sienna and Emil are coming. And I have just managed to convince the Delphi twins to join us as well. All of them agree, just like that? I believe we told you we expected as much, didn't we? Remember, the Soul Keepers are a very principled group of trainers. You might not always agree with some of our actions, Voltsy, but even they recognize who is the lesser evil here. Principles. You've been appealing to the principles to convince them to come with us? Ha! The irony is palpable. I fail to understand you, Voltsy. You agreed to come with us too, 3564 CE. You acknowledged we were the lesser evil in all of this. In fact, you ended up vouching for us being the voice of reason with Agent Kara as well. We lost the most with the sacrifice of Mr. Mamor. But now you protest? Why? It's a matter of principle, Agent Victor. Your actions in Ice Mist Bay and withholding such important information from us cause irreparable harm to my ability to trust you and the Revolution. I'm only going along with this plan with the duplicity because there are people suffering in 3564 CE under the yoke of the Republic. When all this is over, Victor, there'll be a reckoning, and Ezreal and I will hold you accountable. And that's so. Well, if we make it that far, Voltsy, I will gladly submit myself to be judged. I'm doing what I need to do for my people, for our timeline. We wanted liberty, independence, strength, and autonomy at any cost. As Agent Roberts told you back in Ice Mist Bay, this is the cost. Only some of us will have the mental wherewithal to endure and come out alive on the other side. You have your orders, Voltsy? Find me in the Revolution hideout in Ice Mist Village when you're finished in Ashframe Cove. Hopefully Caitlyn Linkladder will agree to accompany us in our return to 3564. Alright, let's get healed up. And then let's be on our way to Caitlyn. Alright, I think it was this house right here? No? Maybe a little bit higher up. No, her house is this one. Yeah. What do you mean you're bored of me? I've been nothing but patient with you. Try to be sympathetic to you and after the loss of your uncle. But you won't let me in, and now there's talk about getting bored of me? Where is this coming from? What aren't you telling me? You wouldn't understand. Voltsy, what are you doing here? Yo dude, can you leave? Caitlyn and I are in the middle of something right now. Ronnie, look, I just need some space right now, okay? We can talk later. If Voltsy has come by after all these months, it must be important. If your Soulkeeper business is more important than our relationship, then fine. Now it's my turn to leave. Ronnie, wait. Get out of my way, dude. Seems like I interrupted something yet again. Forget him. I'll talk to him later. I was just angry with him about something. Never mind. Anyway, what brings you back to Ashframe Cove, Voltsy? Alright. Is she gonna join us? I'm the last one to be brought into the fold? Any particular reason I was the last one? It's kind of insulting, isn't it? Well, I didn't really think of it as insulting, considering how shady the Revolution can be too. Okay, fine. I mean, I'm not really one to bow to peer pressure, but if everyone else is doing it, I feel awkward about saying no. Right, but what about your boyfriend, Ronnie? He didn't sound too pleased about you prioritizing your Soulkeeper duty over him. You can't even really call this a duty anymore. Are you trying to convince me to come with you or dissuade me? Let's just say I have reservations about continuing to associate with the Revolution. They made some very morally questionable choices. It also seems like there is no line they won't cross if it helps them toward their objective of reclaiming 3564 CE. I think my uncle would have wanted me to empathize. From what I learned about the conflict between the Republic and the Argent Revolution, I can see why the group would have been driven to the desperate actions they've taken. If only I could tell you the truth about the events in Ice Mist Village. If you knew your uncle had to pay the price for the desperate actions of the Revolution, would you still feel the same way? Our duty as Soulkeeper and Soulbound Pokemon may have technically ended when the beast was finally reined in by the Argent Revolution, but the principles for which the Soulkeepers stood for, that persist in respect of our immediate duty having ended. I think this is what Wesley would have wanted, Caitlyn. Ronnie isn't going to be happy about my decision, but he needs to understand that if an evil government like this persists in 3564 CE, and they have the ability to travel through time, it's our moral responsibility to help. Well, I suppose the decision has been made for me. I'll meet you in the Tomb of the Fallen One, Voltsy. Okay, so let's head on back. Do I like this? Not so much. I don't know what to expect. I like the Soul Keepers. I don't want them to die or anything, and do I have to take the long way back? Alright, so we don't actually go to the tomb right now like I thought we would. I got to the tomb bit and it's like a magical barrier blocking the way. I think we have to go speak to Victor first. Yeah, that's what we have to do. Ah, the guest of honor has finally arrived. I trust you come bearing good news? Yes, Alexis, Natalya and Caitlyn have all agreed to come with us to 3564. And Ria, Kara, Ezreal and Cameron are all here too. Take it to mean that we then have a full house. Begrudgingly, yes. Victor, Agent Roberts, I thought you said that you were giving us a choice. There was no underhanded behaviour in this regard, Voltsy. Kara and Ria agreed to accompany us after I spoke to them. Rest assured they came to their own decision. Alright, well, the Soul Keepers are waiting for us in the tomb, so what are we waiting for? How are we doing this exactly? You said earlier before Voltsy arrived that you have managed to get the time gate working again or something like that? That's correct, Agent Cameron. The time gate is fully operational, or so we believe anyway. Pardon? Is the time gate working or not? If it isn't working, why the bloody hell have you brought all of us together if it's not even bloody ready? It's not that it isn't working for sure, we believe it is working, but we have yet to test the process of travelling through time on any willing candidates. So that's what we're here for, to be used as guinea pigs, like you made Aki. Agent Kara, it's not like that. I can assure you the time gate is working. All Agent Victor meant is that because we are operating in the 21st century without the benefit of our technology from 3564, the precision of the time gate is lacking. The integrity of the subject is assured, it's more so we can't be certain the subject is sent where we want them to go. So let me get this straight. You know that the person walking through the time gate is able to make it to the other side safely, but you can't be certain that the person arrives where you intend? You realise we're going to 3564 CE. We can't just show up anywhere we please. This entire plan to take back our home timeline from the Republic hinges on the element of surprise. Why not wait until we had the time gate working the way we want, where we can prepare ourselves to go where we intend? Because we've run out of time, Agent Ria. The Republic has somehow managed to reopen its sleeper protocol. We thought we had managed to sever the connection the Republic had to this timeline, to prevent the minds of their lackeys being warped back to this timeline. Insofar as we know, we were successful there. However, the sleeper protocol was something that did not operate the same way, as it only involves temporary possession. They have somehow managed to reactivate it on their end. They are now capable of surveilling us again, and we would be none the wiser due to the temporary nature of the sleeper protocol's possession of a host body. How do you know this happened? One of our field agents was on his patrol and he was attacked by a sleeper. He reported the incident to us, and that's when we immediately began efforts to gather you. We have no idea how long these sleepers have been watching our moves. How long have these sleepers been among us? We thought that when we shut off the warping protocol's coordinates in this timeline, we shut off the sleepers too. We think we had a little bit of a head start, but we don't know if we've just been operating under a false sense of comfort all along. If we do not leave for 3564 CE now, we lose the element of surprise. If we linger here any longer, our gambit at Ice Mist Village will have been for nothing. We don't know where their spies may lie, and the fact they have been ramped up the use of their sleepers makes them all the more dangerous now that they've started brazenly attacking our field agents. The time gate technology is unpredictable, but we're willing to risk it because we've already damaged your trust enough. It was a calculated maneuver to bait the Republic into coming to Ice Mist 6 months ago, and some of our friends were lost because of the maneuver. If we don't go now, then our sacrifice of Aki and the others will have been for absolutely nothing. Don't you dare refer to Aki and the others as your friends, Victor. You're a snake for sacrificing them. But I won't spit on Aki's legacy like that. Everyone, we have to go now. Voltsy, I will offer you a teleport to the Tomb of the Fallen One if you like. Yes, I would. 100%. I just ran there for nothing, because I forgot to come here first. But now we good. Yeah, no more barrier blocking the way. Alright. Looks like we're all here. All of us except Terrakion and Manaphy. With the murder of Aki and Pierre at the hands of the Beast, the bond between them and their soulbound Pokemon was broken. Regrettably, Miss Couture, we do not have the time to track them down. Mythical Pokemon or not, they have no obligation to come with us. As far as we know, Pierre and Aki had no other close relatives that would have assumed the role of Soul Keeper upon their passing. Terrakion was not also the fondest of us humans either. Even if we were to expend the effort to try to track him down, he would likely have no interest in leading our band of resistance fighters into a foreign timeline against an unknown enemy. As for Manaphy, I have no idea what her perspective would have been in this regard, but the fact remains, we've been unsuccessful in trying to track them down, and at this stage, our time is up. Okay, we've been through this already, Victor. The sleeper's on our tail. We need to go. So now how do we open this time gate? Oh, hold on a second, who is that? Me? I'm Ronnie. I'm Caitlyn's boyfriend. Sorry everyone, I neglected to mention, my boyfriend insisted on coming with us. Said he had had enough of taking a back seat to my Soulkeeper duty, so when I told him that I needed to do this, he said he was coming, whether I liked it or not. Don't worry though, he's not dead weight, I promise. Thanks, Caitlyn. No, I'm serious. He's a really good Pokemon trainer too. Okay, never mind that. If he's a good trainer, I have no objections with him coming with us. If Caitlyn has filled him in as far as our objectives here is concerned, let's get a move on and open the damn time gate. Alright, listen up everyone. The time gate requires a lot of energy to open. Need to use the power of the mythical Pokemon and channel their energies towards opening the gate. Need to be extra cautious though. Already explained to you the risks of this time gate, so we're going to diversify our risks. When the gate is opened, we'll be scrambling the destination coordinates and going in there in small groups. It mitigates the risk of capture or detection if only a few of us arrive in each destination location at a time. If, for whatever reason, during transit to 3564 CE we are separated, remember that our objective will be to travel to a common destination, the Republican capital of Neo Avion City. What groups are we splitting up into? We'll need to split up to make sure that if any of us are captured, the Republic doesn't gain a lot of leverage over all of us at once. You already planning for us to fail? Foolish girl, I'm trying to be prudent. We've risked too much to fail now. Now, as for the groups, we'll need to split up so none of the groups have too many high value targets in one group. Okay, let's do this. Group 1 will be Agent Roberts, Natalya, Emil, Alexis. Group 2 will be Sienna, Delphi Twins and myself. Group 3 will be Rhea, Ezreal and Cameron. And last but not least, Group 4 will be Kara, Voltzy, Caitlyn and Ronnie. Hey, we get Ronnie! Does anyone have any final questions or concerns? How do we come back to this timeline? We haven't quite firmed that part out yet. What? You never told us this was a one-way trip? It isn't a one-way trip per se. We know it's possible to return to this timeline, but for us to do so, we need to make sure the time gate on the other side, within the ruins of Beta Omicron, is intact. When Agent Rhea and Kara attacked Beta Omicron after they were sanitized following the suicide attack on the Republican capital, well, we don't know the extent of the damage they may have caused on the time gate, if any. The plan is for Voltzy's group to make landfall in Beta Omicron. From there, Group 4 will need to activate the time gate to make sure we have a way back to this timeline in case we need to retreat. Thereafter, Group 4 needs to travel to Neo Avion City. Our hope and expectation is that after Beta Omicron was raised, the Republic would have deserted the place. They won't think to come back to a place that has effectively been turned to a ghost town. We hope this means that Voltzy's group should be able to secure the time gate from 3564 CE without too much difficulty. Because we're sending each of the groups to different target coordinates, some of you won't have a way back until we can be assured that Voltzy's group has secured the ruins of Beta Omicron for us. However, each of your teams have their own objective. Your Revolution team leader has been briefed on the immediate objective for the respective group. When you arrive in 3564 CE, your team leader will explain to you what we need to do. You're welcome to back out if you don't like the odds. This has always been strictly voluntary, even to you Soul Keepers. What? Hell no, I've come this far. I'm not abandoning you people now. I want vengeance. Hold on, why do we all know the plans for our own groups? Once again, risk mitigation. If you're separated and captured, the Republic doesn't learn of our plans. If you're separated upon your arrival, such that you never receive more precise instructions from your team lead, remember that at a minimum, you need to meet the rest of the group in Neo Avion City. Well then, if there are no further questions, we should begin the process to open the time gate. Everyone, please focus on the time gate and channel your energy into the gate. There's a lot going on. Keep channeling just a little more. The gate needs to be infused with a final burst of energy. Group 1 is up first. Let's go, everyone. Natalya, Emil, Alexis, and myself. Group 2 is up next. Sienna and the Delphi Twins, are you all ready? As ready as we'll ever be. Good, let's go. Children, are the both of you ready to go? Let's go. I'll go first. Ladies first? Alright, here goes nothing. Wait, what the? Ronnie, is everything okay? What happened? Come on, dude, what's the hold up? Get into the portal. Ronnie's a sleeper! You thought you could escape our gaze? The Republic knows you're coming. You stepped right into our trap, foolish Revolution. Oh, Ronnie, no! Oh man, I kinda like Ronnie. I was kinda hoping he'd be like that little comedic relief in the future, but that's not the case. Okay, so I'm gonna try and just boost my power a lot. We'll see, light screen, that's fine. Just don't go for psychic or anything like that. No, I told you not to go for psychic. A Tetra Potion, that really sucks. Right, maybe we have enough attack now to just Drain Punch and get HP back. Oh, critical hit, let's go! Oh man, that was perfect. Honestly. Let's go Wild Charge out easily. Oh, didn't take you out? What? Okay, okay. He's a Psychic type trainer. We're doing really well, gotta say. Should have gone play rough, but I want a bit of HP back. And now that the reflector's ended, woo, and the light screen's ended, we've got to go play rough. Any move we can do. Critical hit. Oh, don't kill me, don't kill me. That sucks. We came so close. Everything's fine. You know, Tetra Potion, that's again honestly fine because Wood Hammer takes you on one hit. And E Gliscor, I guess I could stay in. Get the Cascade. Got the flinch, let's go. One more. Man, Hippowdon's got 547 HP. Hippowdon vs Hippowdon. Mine's a lot better, dude, just saying. A lot better. Although that X defense might actually save you a little bit. And it's a Mega! Whew. Okay. If I live this, oh, nice. Oh, Tetra Potion, you suck. Don't even outspeed you. Let's go Sylveon. Although, actually, because you're not going to do much to us, let's go Perish Song instead. Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw. Oh, we both going down, boy. I ain't switching. Yeah. That was your last Pokemon anyway. What happened? You got possessed by the Sleeper Protocol temporarily and fought me in a battle. Need to go now before we get further displaced from Kara and Caitlyn. Go! Okay. Guess we go. So you will not be able to return to the present day for some time if you choose to travel to the future. Yeah, that's fine. Now, where the hell am I? No sign of Ronnie and the others. That's just great. Unreliable bloody time gate. Ooh, max revive, sweet. Are we fully healed? We're not. And it looks like we might get into a battle. What the hell is that? Looks like a person, but also like a statue. Her skin looks like it's been turned to stone. Great, I just broke something. It reminds me of, was it Gears of War? I don't know if it was actually stone, but I think it might have been like the ash that they got turned into. And I need to play Gears of War 3 and 5 now I think about it. I got around to actually playing it. I love Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. So good. If you hurt yourself, Radicate, that's going to be pretty poggers. No, why? Let's go Psychic. And Dazzle and Gleam. Nice. And nice. And Tangrowth. Okay, that's cool. We'll just go Psychic and Air Slash. Awesome. That did some serious damage. The creature kneels over and disintegrates. Okay. What the hell was that? Was that a zombie? Zombies that can somehow use Pokemon? Oh, great. Not only do I have petrified statues of people falling apart at my every touch, I have zombies to contend with too? Also, I gotta say, oh, let me look at the camera. If you guys have Netflix, watch All of Us Are Dead. It's a zombie show, but it's really good. Just want to put that out there. I watched it recently and it just, probably one of the best zombie shows I've ever watched. So good. And we've got a ferret here. Oh, thank you. Sure. Cool. Already have an amulet coin, but it's always nice. Hi. Zombies. Who would have thought, man? Who would have thought? I wish I was fully healed here. Let's go Hurricane. Get the confusion, that'd be really good. Nice. Are you potentially Dragon type? I think you are. Oh, nice. Sucks for you, Gliscor. Really sucks for you. Let's Power Gem Venomoth and then Dazzle and Gleam again. Wait, at least we're growing some levels as well. Alright. And that's going to break. What happened here? Wait. This one's a key draped around its neck. The number on the key reads... I should probably write this down. Just in case. 3, 2... I mean, that's pretty easy to remember, but 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, hi. Hello, zombies. Yeah, like I said, all of us are dead. If you watched it, let me know what you thought of it, because I thought it was just real good. Real good. Basically, it's, I think it's Korean, I want to say. I think it's Korean. It's set in a well, it's mainly set in a high school. There's like, the main majority of the cast are high schoolers, but like it's a high school, I wouldn't say, it's kind of like a high school drama a little bit. You gotta watch it. It's just really good. It's really good. Like, for me, I think zombies have been like beat to death. The amount of movies and TV shows, and like right now it's all kind of the same sort of trait. But this one, I don't know, it felt different. It just felt really interesting to watch. Like every episode, I was just like, I need to watch the next episode. I need to watch the next episode. And I binged it all in like 2 days. It was just, oh, it was so good. So good. There's a megastone there. Oh. How many are there of these? What a strange place to put these statues. Wait, this one has a key in its pocket. 322. Hey, Galadite. And I can just not fight you. Oh, Ronnie! Foldsy, my boy, are you a sight for sore eyes? That stupid time gate went and spat me out over here, and I landed awkwardly when falling out of that portal. I've gone and bloody twisted my ankle now. So glad you found me. Can you walk? Think I'd be sitting here if I could do that? Come on, mate, think! Well, you're bloody useless then, aren't you? Why do you have to come with us? You're a liability if we can't afford, considering you can be taken over by those sleepers anytime they want. Okay, I deserve that. Can you help me? Obviously I have to. If Caitlyn finds out I left her boyfriend to die in a different timeline, she would be very pleased with me. Folksy, where are we? That's an excellent question. Victor said he was transporting us to Beta Omicron, but we appear to be in some sort of housing complex or motel or something like that. You stay here, I'm going to keep looking around and see if I can find any medical supplies for your ankle. Okay, fine, but please hurry. There are wild Pokemon and those zombie things are in here. I've been able to fend off a few that already approached me, and they disintegrate when I beat them. But my team and I are going to need some medical attention soon. Found this key off the last zombie I fought. It's key 325. Maybe you can use it to open a door. Alright, let's continue on. Door's locked. I can't get that one, but I think the end one we can get in though. So this one. And we have Hyper Beam. Not the medical supplies, but these are people. Wait, hold on a second. There's a key on the floor next to this one. 324. So now we can go into this house. Well, this apartment, I should say. Oh, there's a Blissey. Alpha Potion, nice. What encounters can we get around here? Can we get like zombie Pokemon? No. Alright. Kind of Robot Blissey. Oh. Boom from memory. Thank you for waiting. How may I help you? Hello. Identifying salutations at 037A. What the hell? How do you... Ah, it must be because you're some kind of droid Pokemon. Can you help me? I have a friend that is injured. He twisted his ankle. Certainly, I can accompany you to the location of your peer and assist. I found this Blissey droid. Said it can heal you. Dispatching nanobots for healing process. Healing complete. Subject is restored. What the hell? How did it do that? My twisted ankle was so damn painful, even if I put a little bit of weight on it earlier, but now it's as good as new. In fact, my back doesn't seem to be giving me much problems anymore either. Must be the technology from this era. Geez, can I take this one back with me to the 21st century? Okay, well, you're all healed up, so that's progress. But I think we're still stuck in here. The main door is locked from the inside for some reason. Do you wish to terminate the lockdown sequence on this facility? It can do that? Geez, Blizzbot to the rescue. Shut up, Ronnie. Yes, Blizzbot. Please terminate the lockdown sequence on this facility. Acknowledge lockdown sequence terminated. Volty, Blizzbot and I will meet you outside. Okay. You know what? I think it's probably a great place to end this part off. Next episode, we're trying, I guess, group up with everyone. I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.